Hi, I'm Hazel, and this is a look at the updates coming to the warrior artifact weapons in the upcoming patch 7.2. 7.2 is expanding our artifacts with new research, new traits, and a new set of appearances. In this video, I'm going to take a look at each of the 3 warrior artifact weapons to see their new traits and challenge appearances. Every artifact weapon in the game has the same 50-point Paragon trait in 7.2, Concordance of Legionfall. This is what you dump AP into after you've got everything else. It gives your abilities a chance to proc bonus main stat for 10 seconds, with higher points meaning a bigger stat proc. On top of that, there are 3 cool new traits and 1 generic one that are specific to each artifact. Let's take a look. Like all DPS specs, Fury starts with Fury of the Valarjar to gain 10% damage and stamina. From there, you invest 4 points into Pulse of Battle. With that, your Raging Blow crits will generate an extra 4 rage. Oathblood gives your Bloodthirst a 10% chance to trigger a second Bloodthirst. For the new Fury Golden Dragon trait, we have Death and Glory. Your Odin's Fury will be empowered by either Odin or Helya. Odin gives it extra fire damage and generates rage, while Helya will empower it with shadow damage that also heals you. The Odin buff is objectively better for your DPS, so I can see Fury Warriors getting real cranky with Helya if she's proccing too much. For the new challenge appearance, the Warswords of Valarjar get Helya's Gaze. I'm really liking the red one that you get for beating all the Legion dungeon bosses while using the challenge appearance. Prot warriors start with Protection of the Valarjar for a bonus 20% armor, 10% stamina, and 10% damage. Bastion of the Aspects increases the damage prevented by blocking by a flat 8%, which seems pretty good. Gleaming Scales increases the duration of spell reflection by 5 seconds, which is quite substantial for PvP. The new Golden Dragon is Neltharion's Thunder, which reduces the damage you take from targets with your Thunderclap by 1%. That stacks up to 5 times for a total of 5% mitigation. That should make warrior tanks a little nicer in Mythic Plus, especially at higher difficulties where you're tanking the same pack of mobs for a while. The protection challenge appearance is called Legionbreaker. The rectangular shape is completely new for the scale of the Earthwarder, and you appear to have stuck somebody's skull on it. I wonder whose it is. Arms warriors start with Arms of the Valarjar for 10% stamina and damage. Storm of Swords buffs your Ravager or Bladestorm damage by 20% in addition to being a neato Song of Ice and Fire reference. Soul of the Slaughter causes your rage spent to have a 0.5% chance per rage point to heal you for 1000% of your attack power. Arms warriors have been a little tight on self-healing lately, so that's pretty cool. For the Gold Dragon, we get Executioner's Precision. Execute will cause the target to take 50% more damage from your next mortal strike, assuming they live that long. That can stack up to twice. The Arms challenge appearance is called Blade of the Sky Champion, and it looks like this. I can't wait to see some of the transmog sets that people make to go with this. In total, you'll be able to empower your artifact up to 92 traits, which takes more than 81 trillion artifact power. To get there before year 2043, you'll be able to collect artifact research up to a new level of 50 for a 55.2 million% increase of artifact power gains. A big part of that AP grind is loaded in the last few levels, so the gap between players should be less than it was in 7.15. All of the artifact power that you've put into your old stacking trait will be refunded, so depending on how close to 54 you were, you'll get a head start in the new traits right away. So those are the new traits and appearances for warrior artifacts. Thanks for watching. Let me know what you think, and have a wonderful, wonderful day. Bye!